Welcome back, everybody, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Audioslave, Like a Stone. Now, I actually know almost nothing about Audioslave, but I just looked them up, okay? And it's Chris Cornell of Soundgarden with Rage Against the Machine, all the Rage Against the Machine members after Zach De La Rocha left. So I think we found a new supergroup. I'm excited to check them out. This has been requested by a couple of different people, but someone just brought it up again, and I just went and looked up who the group were or what type of music they played, so I'd have an idea of what we were going into. And freaking Chris Cornell and Tom Morello, and I'm very excited for this. So this is one of their most popular songs, I believe. It has over 700 million views on YouTube. It's called Like a Stone. I've got the official music video here. Got the lyrics pulled up in a separate tab. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, my name is Daniel, and here we react to music, and I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally. Plus, just try to appreciate good music. So, that sounds interesting. Consider subscribing. Let us begin. 3, 2, 1, Audioslave, Like a Stone. I can't wait to look at exactly what he's saying. But so far, love the bass. It sounds pretty simple, but it's super catchy. The music is catchy. And it's just so awesome to me seeing Chris Cornell and Tom Morello in a video together, which is what I'm assuming this whole band is. And when I looked them up, there was a bunch of other songs that all have this popular stuff. Rest in peace, Chris Cornell. I'll check when they came out or whatnot to see, would be pretty, messed up if they were planning on doing more before Cornell passed. But, all right, anyway, let's keep going. 3, 2, 1. I love how he's just sitting in a chair. Now he's standing up, but he's just sitting there. He's just looking into the camera, and I know, obviously this is a video, so it probably is just the audio over the video, right? But still, he has such an incredible voice. They're all actually doing this. This song, it's just, so far, it's a really good song, very catchy, very, from what I just heard, I heard him say, what'd you say? He's praying like a pagan to anyone who wants to take him to heaven or something like that. That's kind of dark or negative, but it's pretty, I guess you could say, a deep thought or whatever you want to say. So the song itself has substance to it, and they're just sitting there. They're just making good music. There's not a ton of flamboyance. There's not... It almost looks effortless. It's crazy and really cool. All right, I'll shut up. Let's keep going. Okay, so... That was, I didn't expect that. Wow. So first off, if this somehow gets blocked, then I'm probably gonna upload it for free on Patreon page, so click the link in the description and you get access to the video for free if the song got blocked, because a lot of times that seems to happen when I do the music videos for songs. Anyway, so the breakdown in that was just perfect. Everything about it was perfect. In that song, when we've got Morello playing the guitar, with that, he made his own style with with all the distortion and the strange sound effects that he puts on the guitar. It's really cool. So first off, going into this, I maybe expected something a little bit, I don't know, a lot of Rage Against the Machine songs are very... This felt more like a Soundgarden song than a Rage Against the Machine song. But it still felt like a combination of the two, which is really cool. Yeah, the song was really good. Like the breakdown when we've got Tom Morello soloing, kind of, and then it turns into an acoustic. Like, that was awesome. But let's take a look at the lyrics. Actually, first let's take a look at the comments. So what do we got? Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. Okay, I don't know why you put Kurt Cobain first on this, but whatever. Kurt Cobain, Chris Cornell, Dimebag Darrell, Vinnie Paul, Chester Bennington, Malcolm Young, Cliff Burton, John Lennon, Lemmy Kilmister, Eddie Van Halen, Mitch Lucker, Chuck Schuldiner. Okay. I feel like Christian Bale could play a good Chris Cornell in a movie. Christian Bale is one of my favorite actors. That'd be so cool if that happened. Anyway, depression is a sickness many don't understand. We can never judge one unless we've walked in their shoes. Rest in peace, Chris. There you go. All right. Oh yeah, what do we got here? Jeez. Yep. Suicide is a real thing. Depression is a real disease. No matter how great a person has things, there is no greater equalizer than mental illness. Been struggling with it myself for about 10 years. If you feel suicidal, please reach out to someone, anyone, be heard. Or if you think someone you know is feeling like that, reach out to them. Just knowing that you are there can make a real difference. Rest in peace, Chris. Take care, man. Let's take a look at the lyrics. On a cobweb afternoon in a room full of emptiness, by a freeway I confess I was lost in the pages of a book full of death, reading how we'll die alone, and if we're good, we'll lay to rest anywhere we want to go. In your house I long to be, room by room, patiently. I'll wait for you there like a stone. I'll wait for you there alone. And on my deathbed I will pray to the gods and the angels like a pagan, anyone who will take me to heaven, to a place I recall. I was there so long ago. The sky was bruised, the wine was bled, and there you led me on. In your house I long to be, room by room, patiently. I'll wait for you there like a stone. I'll wait for you there alone, alone. And on I read until the day was gone, and I sat in regret of all the things I've done. For that I've been blessed, and for all that I've blessed and all that I've wronged, in dreams until my death I will wander on. In your house I long to be. Repeat of the chorus. Wow. It's like poetry. He says he's in a room full of emptiness by a freeway. And he's lost in the pages of a book full of death, reading about how we're going to die alone, and that if we're good, we're going to die anywhere we want. We're going to lay to rest anywhere we want to go. He's like reminiscing on something that he's lost, some joy or happiness that he once had. And he's still waiting for it, patiently waiting for it, like a stone, and he's all alone. And on his deathbed, he's still praying, crying out for it. He recalls this place, but the sky was bruised, the wine was bled, and you led me on. And I read until the day was gone, so he kept reading the book, and I sat in regret of all the things that I've done, for all that I've blessed and all that I've wronged. In my dreams until my death I will wander on. Those are some very, very, very powerful lyrics. Let's see what the song facts are. I pulled that up in a separate tab as well. This is off the album Audioslave, which is probably their debut album, from 2002, charted number 31 in the U.S. Bass player Tim Comerford explained that the song is about an old man waiting for death. Okay. He sits in a house alone after all his friends and family have passed on before him. He is waiting to be reunited with them. Audioslave formed when Zach De La Rocha left Rage Against the Machine. The remaining members hooked up with Soundgarden lead singer Chris Cornell to create the band. Like a Stone was their second single, following Cockeyes? Not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Cockeyes? Cockeyes. All right, we'll figure it out. This is one of the group's most popular songs, earning lots of airplay on rock radio and going #1 on the modern rock chart. Chris Cornell said the song is about finding God through means other than the traditional monotheistic way of thinking. So he tried all the gods. At concerts, Cornell has stated that your heaven is what you make it, indicating that heaven is in the eye of the beholder. And that is very, very, very true. That is so true. Wow. What your perception of heaven is most definitely based on your own experience, what you want heaven to be like, what you'd imagine heaven would be like. I can only imagine all that, you know? And not only that, but no one knows if heaven even exists, what it is like, whether we're living in it right now, whether it already happened, you know, like what heaven is just our description of something, you know? This is like heaven. Just, I'm happy here almost. That's the goal, right? That's what we're trying to get to. It's interesting. All right, anyway, this video was shot in Jimi Hendrix's old house where he wrote Purple Haze. At the time, Audioslave was just rehearsing, but they had cameras there and shot the video then and there. There was some speculation that the song deals with the death of Alice in Chains lead singer Lane Staley. We need to do more Alice in Chains. I've only done have I done a song? I've done one song by them, I think. Or no, wait, I didn't do an Alice in Chains song. I did, what's the name of that group? I can't remember. The other group that he was in, it was kind of a super group with a bunch of different grunge icons pretty much were in it. For some reason I cannot remember the name. Wow. All right. According to Chris Cornell, they wrote the song before he died, and that is everything that they have to say about the song. And now I need to go check and see what was the name of the song. It was like it was about a river, I think, right? The River of Deceit by who sings The River of Deceit? Let me go to my published post. 1 second. I really need to know this now before I stop the video. Thank you for joining me, by the way. Mad Season. All right, there we go. If you're new to the channel, again, consider subscribing. Let me know what else by Audioslave or anyone else you'd like me to react to, and if the video seems a little too dark for you. Yeah, I need to move my lights, so apologies for that. All right, Deathstroke 9 out. Stay tuned for more videos. Powerful stuff. Thank you for requesting.